What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Wayne. We back in the building with another YouTube video. So I know it's been a long time since I've been recording, but I've had a lot not really a lot going on, but it's just a lot going on at one particular time. So it kind of overwhelmed me, and I gotta like move some things around and do some things here in the house. And I got kids, as y'all know, you know what I mean?
You ugly motherfucker.
So I got these kids and I gotta take care of them, and it's just a lot of BS going on. But yeah, as you see the Mcflare shirt on, let me pull it out this way. Mcflare artiemcflare.com, ARTIEMCFLARE.com. Go get you a shirt. You know what I mean? I'm gonna start wearing my merch more on brand on the stream. So I got the bucket hat in there too. But yeah, you know, shout out to me. First and foremost, shout out to me. And shout out to you. You know what I mean? That's how we gonna do it.
You ugly motherfucker.
Alright, and so we back with another Pop the Balloon to Find Love. This is our Let's video. So let me just cue it up. And yeah, we finna get it started. And yeah, we back live. Feel me? Right off the rip. Nigga, is that Mike Rashid? Don't he look like Mike Rashid? Shit crazy out here, man. Hold on real quick. Let me just check and make sure the audio is good. But yeah, the audio should be good. One second. It's a little hot, so we're gonna bring it down.
I like to hang out. Hello everyone and
Alright, so yeah, we back.
welcome back to my channel. It's your host Arlette and we are here with another episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love, and we've got some
Look at this nigga here, bruh. Cocaine cowboy head ass. Look at this nigga right here. I'm highlighting him with my my whatever you call this, my mouse. Look at this nigga right here. Cocaine cowboy head ass. And this nigga is the lost member from Bone Thugs and Harmony right here.
You have to read this story.
She crazy out here. Oh, and another thing, y'all gonna be seeing me like pull drinking here. I got, you know, some beer and I got a little bit of this Parmesan, so I'm about to you know, do this video, knock this video out, drink this, and then, you know, tax my wife. So, you know,
You ugly motherfucker.
getting ready to whip her shit loose, you know what I mean? Whip her shit like she stole something. Yes, sir. She can ready to get that ass worn out. But anyway. So yeah, you know, without further ado, let's get back to it.
single men line up. Make some noise, guys.
And that nigga short as hell, bruh. That nigga's legs is not downloaded. My man is tiny with that big ass hat on. But I be wearing hats like that too, so shout out to him, you know what I mean? This is a weird, eclectic group of individuals, so.
Guys.
You know what I mean?
Okay,
Hold on.
so we're gonna be bringing out some single ladies when she comes around this corner. If you're feeling her, you know, she's got the fit on, makeup done, hair did.
Alright, that's cool.
Do not pop
I
your
can deal with
balloon.
that.
However, if there's anything you're not feeling, whatever that may be, go ahead and pop your balloon, and I'll go over to you and see why you ended up popping. Are we ready? Yeah. All right. So with that being said, let's go ahead and bring out our first single lady. Hello, welcome in.
Hello.
What's your name?
My name is Ashley.
Ashley, how old are you?
I'm
Right off the rip. Ain't nothing wrong with Ashley. She cute, you know what I mean? But she got a whole Call of Duty camo skin wrapped on her damn, you know what I mean? She wearing a whole Call of Duty camo skin. Y'all niggas who be playing Warzone know what I'm talking about. She got a whole Call of Duty level 35 unlock. XM4, PP919, Jackal. She got a whole Call of Duty skin on her shit. Don't her outfit look like a Call of Duty skin? Lie and tell me her outfit don't look like a Call of Duty skin.
You have to read this story.
I'm gonna keep it 100. My content, I gotta keep it 100. Her shit look like a Call of Duty skin. It is what it is, you know what I mean? She cute, she a lovely woman, but it is what it is. Alright, anyway. Let's get to it.
And what do you do?
I'm a licensed esthetician and I'm in school.
All right. So what do you like to do for fun?
I like to go hiking, do anything adventurous. Like I went skydiving.
Oh, wow.
I like to hang out with my mom because she's funny and go out to eat.
Okay. What do you look for in a man?
Someone who is ambitious, is goal-driven. Someone who's trustworthy and communicates well.
All right. What are some deal breakers?
Someone who is combative.
Okay.
Someone who I cannot trust. And someone who plans all these goals but never accomplishes them.
Okay. Yes. All right. So we haven't got any pop balloons yet.
Okay.
Let me go ahead and hand you a pick.
Okay.
Hold on to that.
Hold on real quick. Let's see, this shit already blowing me. I'm streaming and I'm trying to stream, but my kid's shawty. Hold on real quick. Lay in bed. Get in bed. No, go to sleep. Lay down. Go to sleep.
You ugly motherfucker.
I'm trying to stream and I gotta tell my daughter to go to sleep, man. She killing me.
And there is, how many guys are here? Okay, I'm gonna have you pop 3 balloons.
Ooh.
I know, 3 balloons.
Right now?
Whenever you're ready, go on over.
Okay. Oh no. This is embarrassing.
Okay, 2 more.
I'm sorry.
And 1 more. Okay, let's start right here.
Okay.
Okay, let's have
Boom,
your
boom,
name and age.
boom, 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 boom.
I'm Fendi. I'm 34.
Okay. Fendi, what do you do?
I'm a musician. On my own record label, and I also work a 9 to 5. But we.
All right, my man finessing right off the rip. You know what I mean? My man, what he meant to, I'm gonna clear up what he truly meant to say. What he meant to say is he got a 9 to 5 and he has a record label that he's trying to make his 9 to 5. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing wrong with it, but you know, shout out to my boy Fendi.
Keep it music though. Yeah. Okay, how you doing?
So Fendi, why was your balloon unpopped?
I like the way she looked. She came out. She was well spoken, well dressed.
Thank you.
I feel like we could have fun. You was talking about the hiking thing. Let's go get lost. It was cool. I dig what you put down. You feel me? Yeah.
All right.
That's
Thank you.
Why we end up popping his?
It's really not too much. I feel like maybe the other guys were presented a little bit better. You're handsome. I just popped.
Okay.
Well, she popped because
You ugly motherfucker.
that's essentially what it is. She ain't think you cute, bro. She said, "Bum bum 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 bum."
Yeah.
Let's go on over here. Your name and age.
Demetrius, 37.
And Demetrius, what do you do?
Work for the city and drive trucks. Well, commercial driver.
Okay. All right. So why was your balloon unpopped?
Actually, some of her deal breakers was positive. Like she said something about like if you career driven, if you're not, then she don't want to mess with you.
Okay.
But I'm career driven, so I'm like that's a positive to me. I turned the negative.
Yeah,
to a
it's just the
positive.
hype, bro. All right, we ain't gonna set my phone there because that shit's wet.
And she chocolate too, like darker the berry, sweeter the juice. So ain't nothing wrong with that. So I mean, it's all good. You know, Black Queen. Yeah, she
Shout out to everybody who out there, you know what I mean? If you got a little something in your cup, shout out to you.
Why'd you end up popping his balloon?
Yes, ma'am.
I want someone who I can look up at.
Oh,
No
okay.
offense. Yeah.
Okay, Hike
But
ain't
you're
gonna get you to
still
the altar
handsome.
though. You know, you can't look
For
at that.
me,
My man snuck a rap bar in there. My man said height ain't gonna get you to the altar.
You ugly motherfucker.
Hey, listen. I don't know. I'm weird or confused about stuff like this because I know what ladies want, and it's like I know you want somebody who's taller than you. I am taller than my woman exactly. Well, not exactly. I am taller than my woman. She is, I guess you would say, taller because she comes to about. I'm 6'1", so she comes to about maybe my chin, somewhere in there. I don't know. Maybe like my Adam's apple or something like that. I don't know. But I'm taller than her. But like I said, I'm 6'1", so I don't know these dudes' height. I imagine this guy's maybe Bone is probably 5'11", maybe 6 feet. I don't know. Nobody said their height yet, but I'm 6'1", so yeah, I mean, it's just something that guys got to deal with, you know, and being shorter. So it's
probably.
unfortunate.
Hike. Okay.
How tall are you?
The doctor says. What did the doctor say? I'm like 5'4.5", but with these boots on, I'm like 5'5".
I'm 5'5".
I'm just saying, I ain't tripping though.
But you look great.
Oh,
You
thank
look
you,
nice.
ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah.
You look nice.
Thank you.
Now let's go to the last one you end up
Damn,
popping. Your
5'5".
name and age.
Yeah, Timothy 38.
Okay. And Timothy,
Now
what do you
this
do?
dude has definitely been on the show before, and he had a weird ass get up before. I just remember that voice and that name, and you know what I mean. He's probably been 3 times on this show. He's probably picked a woman, tried to pick a woman. I know he's definitely been in this position because he's actually been like the last one on the road too.
I'm an independent contractor and a real professional day trader.
Okay, so why was your balloon unpopped?
I just wanted to hear her out. I was going to pop initially. I thought your skirt was kind of too short, like more. I know. I feel like I can almost see your panties. To be honest with you, that's just being honest with you.
Okay, that's fine.
All right, so why do you end up popping his balloon?
He's just too skinny. I got a little, I don't know. He's just too skinny. Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay. We've got how many balloons left? 5. Okay, go ahead and ask these remaining guys a question, help you narrow it down.
When you're in a relationship, how do you show love to that person?
Okay, let's start here.
I'm gonna tell you how I show love.
Both side time with the block. Punish in her, nigga. Nigga balls clocking like a glockenspiel up on the clock.
Yes, sir. That's exactly how we doing it. Yep. That's how I show love. You know what I mean?
Name and age first.
Trey Stylist, 35.
Okay, Trey, what do you do?
I'm a barber, career barber, and also a serial entrepreneur.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then the question.
One more time, the question.
How do you show love when you're in a
How do I
relationship?
show love? Well, I'm kind of like a 90s love type guy. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I really want to like be intimate. You know what I'm saying? Like get some time together. You feel what I'm saying? Like 90s love. My love languages would probably be physical touch and like acts of service. Yeah, so that kind of give you an idea where I'm at with it.
Okay, sounds good.
Over here, your name and age.
My name is Sydney. I'm 37.
Sydney, what do you do?
My profession is I own a dental practice in Charlotte, and also a roadside service in Charlotte and also in New York. So 2 locations.
Okay, nice.
And if you want to just answer a question, how do you show love in a relationship?
Part of my way of showing love is basically just making sure that she gets the attention that she needs, being a good communicator and understanding what her needs and wants are. And then I think that's a good way for me to understand what type of love language she's seeking. So,
Okay, sounds good.
Okay. Over here, your name and
Oh,
age.
time I took my chain
I'm
off.
40.
Sorry, what was that?
Vernon, and I'm 40.
Okay. And what do you do?
Right now, I'm just investing in real estate, wholesaling, doing mostly creative finance deals. Got an Airbnb, Turo, stuff like that. A few other things too, but I'm gonna keep it short.
Told you, serial entrepreneur means selling gas, bruh. I see right through it, bro. He talking about he got Turo, he investing in real estate.
You have to read
Nigga,
this
he
story.
got the gas. That's all I mean. And I don't mean to like put people out on Front Street, but it is what it is. You know what I
have to
mean?
read this story.
That's no different than you telling me what. All right, so I'm applying to your job, right? You the manager or the hiring manager at a said job. It don't matter what the job is, and you ask, where did you work or what's your work experience? And I tell you, I'm a street pharmacist. I wash cars. I shovel snow in the winter. What else do I do? Nigga, I sell weed, bruh. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I sell gas. That's literally what I'm trying to tell you. I sell gas. It's just in his case, he said, I got a Turo, I invest in real estate, serial entrepreneur. Nigga, you sell weed, bruh. It is what it is.
Okay, no problem. And how do you show love in a relationship?
I show love pretty much. I feel like the whole thing should be love. Pretty much, it's like if you can listen. It's like I feel like that's a major thing. Listening, you can get too caught up in this and that and that and this, but listening is the most part for me because from there you can go from wherever you need to go to. I think like a lot of relationships probably fail because people are not listening or not really paying close attention to whatever her needs is, stuff like that. So that's what I feel. Love is.
Okay, thank you.
Let's go over here. Your name and age.
Mac, I'm 39.
Okay. And Mac, what do you do?
I teach financial literacy and I teach social and economic development.
Okay.
And right now, I just started doing relationship counseling.
Okay.
I promise we gonna get through the whole show. Nigga,
You
you
have to read
can't
this
be
story.
you can't be searching for a relationship and giving relationship counsel. I'm sorry, I'll take that back. You can, but don't be out here teaching people like how to get in relationships if you ain't got one. You know what I mean? Especially if you just trying to do it on coming on a show. If you somebody like, hold on. I'm gonna always shout out my mentor and acknowledge him, the greatest one in this space, CGA. You know what I mean? If you gonna be somebody like CGA who come on who says, I'm not built for a relationship, and I'm just here to give you the proper information for you to make the right decisions for your life, cool. But if you talking about you a relationship coach, you probably out here trying to tell dudes how to pick up bras, and then look, you laughing when they both laughed at it. Like, come on, dog. They see right through this shit. But it don't matter to me because I'm not humping. You know what I mean? I'm not humping you. So, you know, tell them girls you sell bricks. I don't really care. So I'll just leave it at that. But
And how do you show love in a relationship?
In a relationship, I show love based on how it's reciprocated. So I show love by making sure my woman's taken care of. You know, I think that's the most important thing to like, you know, in relationships, make sure your partner is taken care of, you know, all needs, like not just one thing, but like on all bases, emotionally, physically, spiritually, you know what I'm saying? Just
and like, think of the answers. Like he just said, I reciprocate what's happening to me. So if, in theory, he's saying if she don't give love, I don't give love either. Then 10 seconds later, he says, just taking care of your woman in all facets. Like, the question was goofy by her, And the answer was even more goofy by him. But it is what it is. I don't really care because, like I said, I'm not humping either one of these people. So their love interest and success in love and dating means zero to me. But it's just goofy. That's why I point this goofy stuff out. That's in the Pop the Balloon show series.
Over here, your name and age.
Shout out to Blacklight Podcast. Don Lexi. He specializes more in like the Kendra G side. Shout out to CGA who specializes more in the like the RP side. I'm just trying to specialize more into this and trying to dive deep into like how people are answering these questions who either don't care, they know they wrong, or they just making up, literally they're making up something out of their ass and they're just presenting it. And we're gonna see what like sneaks by, or if like one sneaks past the goalie with like this broad, you know what I mean? Because this guy literally just said, you show me love, I'm gonna show you that love back. You don't love me, I don't love you. Then came and said, it's basically whatever she wants. Two very different answers. He just threw them out there, but we're going to see what happens.
My name is Darion, and I'm 31.
Darion, what do you do?
I own a food truck and a restaurant business.
So?
Shout out to you. I just made me and my family tacos or whatever. We had like the with the different chips like the Torcitos, Doritos type chips, and then we had the taco meat on there, lettuce, cheese, different type sauces. I poured a little lime on, you know what I mean? I do my little thing cooking, but yeah, shout out to you with the what the hell did you just say? The food truck, shout out to you.
How do you show love in a relationship?
So 2 ways. I show love by affection, that's my love language, and by reassurance. So if I feel like my woman is not feeling herself, I'll make sure I get it there to where she can, or at least try.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. Let's head back. And how do you show love in a relationship?
Really by acts of service.
Okay.
Like, for example, if you say you like a certain thing, and if I'm out, I will get it. And by cooking as well.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So we do have 5 balloons left. So go ahead and pop 2 of them.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
And 1 more. Okay. I'll have you stay down there.
Damn.
All right. So why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
She's gorgeous. And I want to hear what she had to say.
Okay. All right. What do you end up popping his?
He actually looks like my cousin.
Oh, yeah.
It's one of those.
When I got closer, I was like,
I don't even know what to say. Just damn.
uh-oh.
I'm mad at that. At least it was that.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry.
No problem.
No problem.
Thank you. And where do we end up popping? Over here. Why was your balloon unpopped?
Well, I was just open, trying to see what she had to say, stuff like that.
Okay.
And she's pretty.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Why did we end up popping his?
It's really not too much, to be honest.
Okay.
Maybe I will go for a different style, more kind of cleaner and casual, more. I don't know. But you look
Perfect.
good, but
Perfect.
I have to have a reason.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
On this side.
All right.
I want to throw on the white shoes, you know what I mean? The top and the hat is kind of perfect, you know what I mean? Because it's all
our 3
blending
remaining
in, but
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. But you look good.
yeah, I don't know if the hat came with the top, but it's almost the same green. At least my blind ass. That's what I tell, you know what I mean?
You ugly motherfucker.
But you got the Ty Dolla $ign look going on, you know what I mean? You look flashy enough. I don't know what that's on your chest, but you know what I mean? You look like my homie Darnell, who I grew up with. My man was from Third World. Shout out to everybody in the DMV area. He from Riverdale, but his family roots and all that from Third World. So y'all know what I'm talking about if you in the DMV area. But yeah, you look kind of like him, but I mean the top and the hat is cool. Y'all don't hear that? This is the reason why I can't even stream at night, because I gotta deal with this shit. Let me see. CC, stop talking. Do you hear me? My other daughter knocked out. My daughter just loud, man. Take your ass to sleep.
You ugly motherfucker.
But anyway, like I was saying, my man got the green and white. You know what I mean? Shout out to him. I just want to wear white shoes with white pants. You know, that's kind of like too clergy, nurse type ensemble. But, you know.
Good, but
Perfect.
I have to have a reason.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
On this side.
All right, ask our 3 remaining guys another question.
Let's see. If you are in a relationship and you guys have a disagreement, what is your conversation style or your disagreement style with that person? Like, how do you argue, I guess you'll say?
Okay, start there and come back.
Okay.
All right, answer to your question, please.
Can you reiterate that one more time?
Like, if you guys get into a disagreement, how do you handle it? Do you, like, give her the cold shoulder? Do you just go silent?
So
What do you do?
I'm gonna say this: like, if my woman get mad at me, we probably finna have sex. You know,
Okay.
first off. But I don't argue. I didn't grow up in that.
Outside town with the block. Honest in there, nigga. Nigga balls clocking like a glockish spell up on the clip.
I know why you arguing. It's no different than kids. Like, kids be like whiny and like all like needy and all that. It's like, look, Negro, I know you tired. Just go to sleep. But they don't have the words or they can't express, I'm just tired. So I get it. You need Dillsnick in your life. You know what I mean? I'm here to provide it. You need meatery in your, in your boxery. I get it. But you don't have the words. You don't know how to just say, hey, come drop meat. I get it. You don't know how to say that. So you're going to like pick a fight or, be your brat. I get it. But at least my man know, like, hey, we probably just going to, beat guts. I get it.
A household where my parents.
And I'm married too. Like I said in these videos, I'm gonna say every single time because I don't know if I'm getting new subscribers or not. I am married and I have 3 kids. They are all girls. They range from ages 3 to 11. So I have young girls, and I'm married. So I done seen it. I done been with my wife since 2011. I done been with her in a relationship or married, so I understand it all. Just saying that.
Parents argue, and I thank them every day for that. I really do. I praise my parents every day because they probably did argue because people had their differences, but they did it in some dark room or something. They never did it in front of me and my siblings. So I'd say every day I appreciate them for that because I got friends that I grew up with and I went to their house and their parents argued and they ain't argumentative relationships. But I think that in relationships, the key to it is talking it out. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to want the relationship. You're not always going to like your partner. So you got to really talk it out. You know what I'm saying? You got to want the relationship. So if you want the relationship enough, then you'll be willing to talk it out and work it out and work through your differences because arguing is that's just very traumatic. That's like what we fight for. Like to me that's gonna turn me on. If a woman fussing at me, the first thing I'm gonna think is you need some fixing.
Oh, okay.
And Dad is coming home to fix it, so we fixing it.
Okay.
We ain't got to argue. You know what I'm saying? Because like, what we arguing for? Like, I don't know if y'all.
Yeah, she ain't got the words. She say, I need meatery. I need meat. She just don't know how to have the words. Sometimes you don't have the words to say it. You ever like see a kid get hurt or like they parent like spank them and you hit them. The parent hits the child and the child go and like they just stop making noise and then they go like a baby. They go like that's what it is. She is just the grown up version of it. She just don't know how to say I need meat. She has no words for it, so she can only act it out.
I would agree with me with like what we arguing about. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what I do in a relationship. I don't argue. I try to work through things.
Okay.
Thank you. Let's head back over here. Okay, if you want to go ahead and answer her question.
Well, I come from a large family, a lot of sisters, so I always had to sit back and listen and get their perspective on things, and just the work background that I take on requires for me to kind of really listen, and I like to put myself in other people's shoes to better understand where they're coming from. So I think that's how I would position that first, just to kind of understand where she's coming from, and then I could get a better perspective on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, and our last guy.
I would have to say we got to talk it out. Like, I don't like to go to sleep angry. You feel what I'm saying? Especially if we're in a relationship. So it's got to be some communication. We got to talk, you know, and make it an even playing ground. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Just
Yeah.
something like, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, time to pop a balloon.
Alrighty. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Your word salad, she saw through
Okay,
it.
so why'd you have
But
your
at least
balloon?
I'll be honest with it.
So I didn't pop my balloon because she seemed like a person that was really looking for a match, and a person that's really looking for some understanding and some guidance, you know. So I didn't pop my balloon because she seemed like a woman that's, you know, like we out here looking for love. She seemed like she needs some guidance. But you know what I'm saying? Obviously, no, seriously.
Negro talking about she need guidance. Bruh, you're on a pop the balloon show. Any guy that's serious about trying to find love, no disrespect to Arlette. First off, shout out to Arlette. Is it gonna play? Yeah, shout out to Arlette, because Arlette, she does this show in such a graceful. She does this show in such a graceful fashion. She doesn't over reveal herself. She looks beautiful and stunning doing it. She's got the famous back pedal. You know what I mean? She handles this show with such a grace, and she doesn't have people come up here trash each other. She's had a couple girls do it and a couple guys do it, but like guys like this, like you keep talking about she needs guidance. Like, Negro, you need guidance. The fact that you're on a Pop the Balloon show to find love, you need guidance. You need guidance from some type of male figure. And I'm not saying I'm the male figure. I'm not saying my friends are the male figure or your society is a male figure, but you need guidance. Because love is not supposed to be, how do I word it? Love is not supposed to be like fixed in the way where you go to a show expecting to find a chick. You're supposed to live your life, your prosperous adult male life, being a man, and then that woman circulates into your orbit. She realizes she has now found a person that she's going to deal with the rest of her life, and she falls into place. Y'all don't do this shit on the show. Like, you know, then it's like you're doing this, then you talking about, okay, let's just say I give you the benefit of the doubt. You're doing this on the show. You're trying to find love. Negro, you talking about you're a relationship coach. Like, nigga, how you coaching people to be in a... Again, that's why I said, like, shout out to CGA. Like, that's the reason why I'm like, my unpaid... I call him my unpaid mentor. Because I donate to him through Super Chat and PayPal, but I don't do it as often as I want to show my love and respect for him. But this is the reason why I say, like, y'all have to realize, like, these people who are out here like talking and stuff like that, they don't know what the fuck they're doing. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. That's why I always say NoPG, because the provider and the God-fearing part that women proclaim that they want from a man, like, it's in the Bible how they claim to. And there's a whole other things that I haven't even got down to, but like, he's a classic example of it. He's probably a Pookie, a guy that girls look to. But he's talking about she needs guidance. Nigga, you on a Pop the Balloon show, but you claim you're a relationship coach. Make that shit make sense. You're a relationship coach, but she needs guidance. Somebody clue me in, because I don't know relationship coaches that claim women need guidance, but they on a Pop the Balloon show to find love. Unless you're here to make a mockery of it or play on her channel. If you are, fine. Once again, shout out to Arlette. You're a lovely, beautiful woman, but you ain't my chick, so it ain't my business if niggas come up here and play on your channel, because I got my chick. You know what I mean? You belong to somebody else, so that's what niggas do on your platform. But I hate that if he's doing it, but I'm just saying, like, that's what dudes do on her platform. She ain't my woman, so I don't care about that. But what I'm saying is, you can't come on here and say you're a relationship coach and then talk about any other woman needs guidance. Nigga, you need guidance. You wouldn't be on this show if you were anything about what you claim you're about.
See, because she's here. She's here, so she obviously looking for some guidance, but, you know, she can't recognize the prize, you know, so.
Now we talking about recognize the prize. Like, this is the reason why I say, like, any and everybody who will ever watch my content, I will tell y'all, if y'all are looking for a superseding or a like level 2 like content creator for this type of like love and relationship talk, just go talk to CGA. Go talk to the almighty free agent lifestyle CGA. Just go talk to him. Go watch his channel and all that. I get it. These people need guidance. He clearly needs guidance. She doesn't need it because she's seeking it. He needs to seek it too. But he thinks like he's the prize just because he's up here with a gold chain and a fucking turtleneck. Dog, it don't matter if you 6'5", dog. It really don't matter. I don't know your finances, and I'm not saying everything about being a man is being a financial. But you're talking about the woman needs guidance, dog, and talking about she looking at the prize. Dog, if you were any nigga that is truly the prize is not on the dating show. I can stamp that. Any nigga that is the prize lives his life out how he lives his life out. A woman finds her way to him. Niggas don't go on a dating show looking for anybody that's the prize. Who doesn't go on a dating show looking for their wife. Their wife will find them. If not, F it. Like, that's why I always say, like, somebody asked me before, would I ever go on one of these shows? No disrespect to all that. And I always say this, no disrespect to you. You're a beautiful black woman and you take care of your business masterfully. And, you know, you're married or you got your baby that I don't know y'all direct relationship, but I think that's your husband. Y'all take care of y'all show beautifully. But would I ever go on this show? No. Not because I feel like I'm above board, you know, or I'm above any of these guys, but I'm not looking like that. Like, I'm here to take care of me and mine. I'm here to do everything that's going to help me and mine. And I'm not proclaiming to be anything better than I am, like this goofy ass nigga. But that's the problem. He's talking about he the prize to a woman who's looking for guidance. This nigga needs guidance, clearly.
Well, obviously, she make a lot of bad decisions. How many baby?
She made bad decisions. Nigga, you on a show. You're on a game show. How she make bad decisions, but you on a game show? At least I could say, now she's not, but I could say she's making bad decisions because I'm not on the game show.
How many kids do you have?
I'm done, Arlette.
How many kids do you have?
It clearly, like, shout out to her. Man, like, shout out to her. Shout out, I forgot her name. Shout out to you. You got this Call of Duty camo skin on, but shout out to you, baby.
You have to read this story.
You are clearly handling this shit with way more class than this goofy ass nigga. He talking about he the prize. She's looking for guidance. Nigga, you on the show trying to clown a woman, and she's done with the situation. She's just done with it. How you assuming she got kids? Goofy ass nigga. Goofy guys, please don't be like this guy. Please don't. Please don't.
Yeah.
I'm not here to answer.
So why'd you pop his balloon?
For this exact reason.
Hold on.
Yeah, and she could probably smell it out. Like, some girls are and this is a part of, like, this is just me in my opinion. What I'm about to say next is opinion only. This is part of the feminine, what they say, intuition that probably girls have. She can probably smell the arrogance, like think they're above board, like think they're smarter than most. She can probably smell it out in most guys, or most a girl like this who cares or is honed in on that thing in her personality. She can smell it out.
Oh, 1 second, hold on.
And this is what I think.
Why'd you end up popping his balloon?
Because he went right to sexual, opposed to how do you communicate and, you know. So
Well, intimacy is the
really
most important thing in a relationship.
Now he is right about that. Hey, listen, I give points where they're scored. You know what I mean? I only take down points where they're scored. He is right about that. Because the only thing that separates one woman from the next is what type of relationship you have with her. So intimacy is the most important thing for the guy. Unfortunately. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just saying that's the way it is. So if I'm not humping you, you are kind of, in terms of importance, like under the girl that I'm humping. So I get that in a broad spectrum. He is correct about that. So I'll give him that.
Because if you can't intimately satisfy your woman, then she gonna go around the corner or next door. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't all about sex, though. Relationships is definitely 100% not about sex. So you missed that, though. But
he just said relationships is about sex. Yes, he's correct. Then he says relationships aren't 100% about sex. Goofy ass nigga. Please don't be like this, guys. Any guy that's watching my content, don't be like him. This is a goofy, lame ass nigga. And I tell him to his face, he is a goofy, lame ass nigga.
But you missed the part where I articulated in everything else that I said. So maybe it's some guidance that's missing in your life. Maybe, I don't know.
And I'm pretty sure he's here to give the guidance, but he's on a dating show.
Maybe your upbringing is different than mine.
Well, thank you for sharing.
Now you're trying to diss. And a shout out to her for holding this down classy. Like, I can't even damn talk. Holding this down like a classy woman. Classy woman who just bowed out. She's a classy woman. She shows so much. I have so much. What do you call it? Respect or I don't know the correct term because I'm a little bent. You know what I mean? But she has so much class about her for just bowing out of this situation. She realized this is a goofy ass nigga. He ain't about to listen. He think he right, and he on the dating show talking about I'm looking for guidance, but he is a relationship coach on somebody else's dating show. This nigga ain't even on his dating show. Imagine that. He's not even on his fucking dating show. This is shout out to CGA. This is a mixed ass nigga that he's talking about. 100%.
Let's head back.
Look, they both laughing at your goof ass.
All right, so we've got two guys left. Go ahead and ask them.
Not only do you have one woman, you got two women laughing at your goof ass.
Another question.
Okay. What will...
Hold on real quick.
How would you plan a first date for your lady?
Okay. How would you plan a first date?
All right, still going good.
I guess with the first date, first of all, I'm gonna learn a lot about you before we step out. And then that's gonna give us, if we're doing a lot of laughing, and I love comedy clubs, I love activities.
I ain't mean to press that.
Just doing things that's more active, and if I feel that you have more of a laid-back personality, I think I get a chance to know you a little bit better. Maybe you sit down and just, grab a nice bite to eat and sit down and probe a little bit more. So that's probably how I do my first date. It's kind of like on our chemistry, and then I kind of make that decision based upon how we both feel with our energy, where we headed next. So,
okay, thank you.
Okay, and over here.
First date. It would have to be like where we at. Like that's something like chemistry wise that I would pick up. Like I'm really like fine on finding out what you like. You get what I'm saying? So it'll probably be, more like how we vibe. Like what I listen to, what I pick up, what I see that you interested in. And then we go from there.
My man made this answer. My man pulled this answer Out of this empty bottle, out of this empty glass bottle, my man found the answer to that question. He talking about, he said like 7 times. He talking about interest and all that. She said a first date, bro. Just say dinner and a movie, dinner and some golf and a massage, or like just say some goofy shit. Just say where. That way you could just like pinpoint where. It is what it is, but
like if you were
at least he's not mixed ass looking like that other tall dude with the turtleneck on. You know what I mean?
foodie, we're gonna go food. If you're more intimate and just want to take a walk in the park, maybe that.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Guys, any questions for her?
You got kids?
Yes, I have one.
You have one kid?
Yes.
Clearly. And then looked at dude like down there, like, you goofy ass nigga.
Okay. Your profession is?
Licensed esthetician. I do facials, skincare, waxings, and I'm in school.
I might have to pop on that.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
No, because I'm a barber.
Oh, okay.
I'm a barber. So, like, I know, our schedules is going to, like, collide. And then I just know the profession and the industry, you got a little bit too much emotion for me. I'm looking for a little bit something, more executive.
Okay.
But no, you're beautiful, though.
Thank you.
And I didn't think I would say that either, but, like, just, to women that I pop on, but you beautiful. No, for real.
Thank you.
Okay. Now, is he someone that's your type?
Yes, he is. He actually dressed really nice. He's handsome. He's
Thank you.
groomed well. Yeah.
Thank you.
Dang, you had a match.
Any questions over here?
Where do you live?
I live in LA.
You live in LA.
Mhm.
Okay.
Where are you?
I'm in Charlotte. Yeah.
Okay.
Charlotte, between Charlotte and New York.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's your only question?
Actually, we have. What's the question? Where do you live? What is your way of communication? What's your strength as far as communicating is concerned?
It's really open. If I feel like our energies are not matching, or if I feel that you're more down than usual, then I'm going to ask you, like, hey, what's up? Maybe I need to do something that you may like.
Mm-hmm.
Mind you, my way of love is food. So maybe over dinner, we talk about it, like, hey, did I miss something?
Yeah.
Like, what's going on?
I love food. I'm a
Yeah.
foodie.
Yeah, I mean, to me, that's a red flag. If a woman's like big on, if she's telling you that up front. I mean, she's not the most curvy of women, and she's beautiful to me. And I don't want to ever disrespect this woman, with the Call of Duty skin outfit. She got the Call of Duty camo outfit on. What I'm saying is, and this guy definitely, he isn't the most slim guy either. They gonna go out on too many damn Ruth Chris dates, and they about to put on 10 pounds each. So I'm not saying that to either one of them, but what I'm saying is I just don't like the whole food thing as a, like, I love food. I love food. Like, that's not a red flag, but that's definitely something to be aware of. That's a yellow flag. Like, that's something definitely to be aware of.
As far as like confrontations, how do you actually deal with them? Because I did notice that you kind of shut down a little bit when you were having that interaction, and you just kind of like shut them out. Like, even though it may have been kind of off with that question per se, but the shutdown was kind of more like, nah, I'm just. So how do you deal with confrontation?
Well, if it's with someone that I love, then I will get to the root of the problem. But if it's a stranger, I'm not going to engage.
What about in dating? If you don't love them, but you're just like in a dating phase?
Well, I feel like dating is to get to a point of getting together. The long goal or the end goal is marriage. So that's something that I will work towards and try to figure out. You know.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's a beautiful thing. I think with me, I'm really big on communication. I really express that, and I think that interaction kind of really had me open my eyes as far as just like the shut off point. I was curious to see how you would manage that situation there. I think that you're really a strong mother and a strong person, but that would be my thing right there. I think I may want to hold tight on that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what does that mean? Are you popping or? Oh, okay. Go ahead. Okay. All right. So is he someone that is your type?
No.
No. Okay. And why not?
I don't. The outfit is too much for me. I like a laid back type of casual attire.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
All right. Well, that is all the balloons popped, but we do thank you so much for coming on. Give it up for her, guys. Thank you. Okay, let's go ahead and bring out our next single lady. Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
Star.
Star, how old are you?
I'm 32.
And what do you do?
I'm a law student.
Ooh, okay.
Yes.
Did you start? You almost done? Where you
I'm
at?
in my second year.
Okay.
I should be studying for finals right now, but I'm here.
Love comes first. All right. And what do you like to do for fun?
I like to try new things, I would say.
Okay.
I'm pretty open to new experiences as long as it's safe, of course, but also like to hike and I like art and music. I like to dance.
All right. And what do you look for in a man?
I look for someone who is emotionally mature.
I like the dress though.
Someone who is a protector. Someone who's ambitious, who has plans for themselves. Yeah.
Okay. What are some deal breakers?
Someone who's lazy.
Okay.
Someone who smokes cigarettes. Someone who's angry a lot and doesn't know how to communicate.
All right. So we got one. Let's go on over there. Okay, let's start with your name and age.
Yeah, Timothy, 38.
Timothy, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I was trying to just give it some time. I really like the dress. It's kind of like the first girl. I feel like you're showing too much. Like, I don't want to, I wouldn't picture you going out like that. It's something I just couldn't do. Okay. But behind the scenes, that's completely different, to be honest with you. If you know what I mean.
Okay.
So.
Now, is he someone that's your type?
Probably not.
Okay. Why not?
I'm not exact. Maybe the way he's dressed. Maybe. It just don't seem like we would necessarily vibe, like we would have much.
Yeah, his dress is kind of the shoes with the jeans and
back.
my man got 4 random ass pieces of material on.
Your name and age.
I'm Vernon. I'm 40.
Okay. And Vernon, why did you end up popping your balloon?
Cause I'm bad at communication. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't the best. I can't even lie. So I text back fast, but then I don't. You might get a text back, but I be doing me so much. I really don't be worried about my phone like that.
Okay.
Or missed calls like that, unless it's about something. You know what I'm saying? But it's just something I'm working on. She cold. I ain't gonna. It ain't nothing. It's personal. It wasn't nothing like what she had going on.
Okay.
But yeah, she. But
I mean, she cute.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is he someone that's your type?
He looks good. I think he's attractive. I think communication is something
I like
that
the dress,
can
but
be worked on. But
it is what it is.
I'm a law student, so quick text messages is not really ideal for anyone at our big ages, but I can respect your response.
No doubt. No, for sure. I'm working on it. I'm trying to get better at it. For sure, though.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
At least my man bowed out
so
gracefully.
we have quite a few guys still left. Go ahead and ask them a question.
Okay. What does emotional intelligence mean to you?
Emotional intelligence. Name and age first, and what is emotional intelligence to you?
Trey Stylus, 35. And emotional intelligence to me is doing that homework, like actually going through maybe some therapy, getting some things like, taken care of that went on in the past, maybe parent trauma or past emotional trauma. Most definitely would be sufficient, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Name and age, and what is emotional intelligence to you?
Sydney, 37.
A goof ass answer, but
Emotional
it is what it
intelligence
is.
to me is basically really understanding how to deal with certain situations and overcome them, and also understanding your partners, family, friends, coworkers, their feelings, their needs, and how to regulate it at the same time. So having them.
Nope. I don't give a shit. I'm telling y'all right now, I love my wife to death. Me and her done been through different situations, like health wise, even with my health or her health or even our kids' health. But the thoughts, feelings, concerns, or whatever that her friends and family and her extended family care about, they don't mean a goddamn thing to me. I don't give a fuck what her friends think, what her parents think. I don't care what anybody thinks when it comes to me and my kid. Like me and my, like when it, this is my opinion. When you have like a woman or your wife, it's you're in a home. This is the way I broadly think of it. I'm in a home. I have a wife and I have 3 kids. Everybody that's physically inside my home, I care about their well-being, their mental, financial, physical, like spiritual. I care about all of that first and foremost. Everybody that's physically inside my home. Now, everybody that's not physically inside of my home, do I care about their financial, physical, spiritual, mental, all that? Maybe. Maybe one piece or another, but I definitely don't care. I definitely don't look at it like they gotta it's just gotta be my way. No. Like I definitely don't look at it like sorry, not it's gotta be my way. I definitely don't look at it like I care about their shit more than the people that are physically in my home. So my wife's closest friend's opinion, I don't give a shit with. I don't give a fuck what she thinks, what her husband thinks, what her friends think, what her parents think. And that's not to disrespect her because she's a lovely girl. But nah, I care about everybody that's in my home first and foremost. Outside of that, everybody else comes second. And coming second, maybe I'll care about certain things about you or others. But nah, I care about everybody that's in my home first and foremost. So I don't know where he got that shit from. Don't think about that, because that's no different than saying my close friends or even my subscribers. Like one thing, like shout out to CGA, my unpaid mentor. What he would say is like how y'all give a fuck about him. He gives y'all the information. What y'all personally care or think about him means fucking nothing to him. It's a can of worms to him. It's a can of beans to me. I don't really care. Cause ain't none of them people online paying my bills. None of them people online are fixing my issues. You know what I mean? They ain't paying my bills. They ain't putting money in my pocket. You know, not the people who will or who will eventually donate and all that. Yes, I will care about them and their well-being and all that for them too. But it's a fair exchange. I'm giving them information. They give me some ducats back. We all good. But nah, like I'm done caring about the outside world's opinion about me and what I got going on. They could all eat a fat one. If you asking me personally, I think that's the best way to go. You know what I mean? Me and my wife are getting ready to take on a financial endeavor here soon. So I care about like her thoughts, feelings, and opinions about it first. Everybody else, give a fuck. They ain't signing on the dotted line. They ain't put no routing or checking number up. Kiss my ass. I'm not saying just kiss my ass, but I mean, it is what it is.
Emotional intelligence is really key in any friendship relationship, in my opinion. So, yeah.
Okay. Name and age, and what is emotional intelligence to you?
I'm Fendi, and I'm 34. Emotional intelligence to me is evaluation, recognizing the situation and what the problem is and getting to the root of it, and once again, communication and figuring it out from there. Yeah.
Okay. Name and age, and what is emotional
Another
intelligence?
answer out his ass.
37. I was gonna say what he was gonna say, but like I like to get to the root of it. Like I don't like dancing around emotional, you know what I'm saying? Like I just want to get to the root of it and acknowledge what the problem is first. Then we can take accountability and then, you know, work on it and make sure that it doesn't happen again. That's how I deal with it.
Okay. Name and age, and what is emotional intelligence to you?
Mac 39. Emotional intelligence to me is the 7 chakras. You know what I'm saying? Learning.
Nah, this is so you see what I'm saying? This is the reason why this is a Mitch ass nigga. Shout out to CJ. This is a Mitch straight up and down. The previous girl, he tried to like denigrate, talking about she need guidance, yet he's claimed to be a relationship coach on another person's dating show. That's already goofy strike number 1, 2, and 3. Now he talking about fucking chakras. You get what I'm saying when I say like these people are goofy. Now you talking about chakras. There's no such thing as a chakra, bro. If it is, it's a word that somebody else made up to represent something that you can't, something that's not tangible. That's like saying feelings. Feelings is something that's fleeting. I don't have control of your feelings. You can feel this way now, this way 10 minutes later. I have no control over it, but it's real to you. It ain't real to me. I can't control it. I can't manage it. I can't make it go from one to the next or from there back down. Like, you know what I mean? Like now he talking about chakras. Like it's all the same goofy shit.
Learning that first, and
now somebody's got to learn about chakras. What if she don't care about chakras? And where are chakras at in the Bible for all you Bible thumping ass people? Does anybody want to put down in the comments what a chakra is?
The ability to speak things to existence.
You have to read this story.
When you're in a relationship, if a woman is always mad or unencouraged, your relationship is going to go negative. It's going to go in a bad direction. So learning the 7 chakras would be emotional intelligence to me, because once you capitalize on that, then it's a ballpark from there,
Now you gotta learn 7 chakras to capture your woman's emotion, or to have emotional intelligence for your woman. This shit is just goofy.
Name and age, and what is emotional intelligence to you?
I'm Darion. I'm 31. Emotional intelligence to me is basically finding the underlying problem. I feel like emotional intelligence in a woman nature is basically, getting signs and identifying what those signs are and figuring out how to resolve it.
All right. Let's head back this way. So I am going to hand you a pick. Have you hold on to that. And let's go ahead and pop.
I think she's going to pop short dude and the damn tall dude, Mac.
3 balloons.
And then Buddy in the orange pants.
Yes, I know, girl.
3's a lot.
3's a lot, I know, but there's a lot of them. Okay,
that's 1.
2 more.
She gonna pop short dude just because he's short. Unfortunately. I didn't see that one coming.
1 more.
Oh man, okay.
You got this.
It's really hard. It's really hard. I'm so sorry.
That was 2 out of 3.
Let's start with over here. Okay, so why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I wanted to hear what she said, and she looks good. That's the reason why.
Period. All right. And why'd you end up popping his balloon?
Honestly, it was really hard. It was really hard, and I couldn't even say why. I think maybe just. Maybe,
I get it, mommy.
I could really good.
What do you get?
I would guess the height.
No, I wouldn't say it's height. I honestly couldn't say why. I just had to choose, and it just was like process of elimination.
I respect that.
Yeah.
Let's go over here. Why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
So
now here this goofy ass nigga go. Now watch him say some goofy shit about what she need or how she went wrong or what she didn't account for or something like that. I guarantee it's coming.
I think that the law school thing got me. When she said the law school, because I own 7 businesses, so I always need a good lawyer. So
right off rip. Now you talking about you need a good lawyer. Nigga, if you own, I don't know any nigga with 7 businesses that's on a Pop the Balloon show or Find Love. I don't know any nigga with 7 businesses that's on a Pop the Balloon show. Nigga, you said 7 businesses as if you doing good. Nigga, you want a Pop the Balloon show or Find Love. Your 7 businesses ain't shit. Period. You try to clown the other girl with the Call of Duty camo blouse on, and now you trying to low key like denigrate this girl. Like, you know what I mean? Talking about I need a good lawyer, like on my squad. Like, nigga, you on some fake Mac pimp type shit. Like, stop it, bro. And then you talking about you a relationship coach with 7 businesses. I know a guy who has 2 legit businesses, makes almost $700,000 a year, who I probably talked to once in the last 10 years because of how busy he is. Come on, dog. Talking about you got 7 businesses. They ain't doing shit. They ain't doing shit enough for you to be on YouTube, on somebody else's channel. Stop it, bruh. I hate niggas like this. It's not that I hate Negroes like this. It's just that I have to like realize, and I have friends that like kind of grew up like this. Like, I was always a quiet person who just, I wasn't necessarily an introvert. I hang around and be around. I was the funny guy. Out of my clique, I was the comedy guy. I made everybody laugh. I did all the silly shit. Even around the bras, and I got my bras this, you know, how I got them. But like, I just hate guys that like act like they're above where they're at. And it's like, that's such a like, it's such a disrespectful thing for somebody to do that, because it's like, dog, you acting like you got 207 plus bones in your body. Last time I checked, we all got 206. Where you get off thinking you above board? Like, where you get off thinking you better than anybody? Because you got 7 businesses. Nigga, you on Pot the Balloon Show or Find Love. Them businesses ain't doing no numbers right now. No numbers. Like, come on, stop it, bruh.
That was the main thing that got me, right? Mm-hmm. But, you know, I was really just skeptical on her decision making because she on the show. And she
Now we skeptical on her decision making because she's on the show. Negro, you on the show. Goofy ass niggas. I don't hate. I dislike guys that have this thought pattern or thought or opinion of themselves. He thinks he's above board. You just said you have 7 businesses. You're on the Pot the Balloon Show. How is she any less than you? And you have 7 businesses. You on the Pot the Balloon Show. That's strike number 1. Strike number 2 is you think you above, like, you think you're above board saying she's you're like downplaying the accomplishments of the second. Now this is the second one you're trying to downplay the accomplishments of. And I'm not trying to simp out for neither this broad or the previous broad, because like I said, I'm not touching neither one of them. You know what I mean? But like, you trying to downgrade her. She's an aspiring lawyer. And then you just said you need a lawyer on the team. So now in the same breath you trying to tear a girl down by saying I was gonna pop before because you say you're a lawyer and I have 7 businesses, but I could use you on my team. Now she's making bad decisions because she's on a Pot the Balloon Show. Goofy ass niggas, bro. Like, it's just goofiness. This is straight up goofiness.
in law school, and it's like a million men should be chasing you. You know what I'm saying? But I felt like this too. Maybe I was too much. You know what I'm saying? When I hit one of those 7 chakras, she looked at me like, "Ooh."
Yeah, nigga. What number chakra told you not to go on this goofy ass show? And again, shout out to Arlette. I'm not disrespecting you. You know what I mean? Shout out to Arlette. But what chakra told you not to go on this show?
They see. but she also looked like intimidation. So, you know, respectfully, you know, I kept the balloon, you know, just to see how far it would go, honestly. But I think that I hope you graduate from law school and you go on to be something great for sure. But your decision making, baby, you know, you got your decision making got to tighten up.
Now her decision making has to tighten up. This I promise y'all, guys. If there's any guys who ever watch my videos, do not be this goofy ass, fake Dave East looking ass nigga. This shout out CGA, shout out Coach Greg Adams and the free agent lifestyle. I am Coach Gang. This is a Mitch. This is a fake guy who's trying to perpetrate as if he's better than most, talking about her decision making ain't shit. Dude, you on a dating show talking about 7 chakras. I don't know any nigga. Chat, put this together. I'm gonna describe two different things about the same person. I want y'all to realize if they match. One person says they're a relationship coach. They're on somebody else's dating show, right? The second person says the woman doesn't make good decisions. Her decision making is spotty, or that's what he's implementing, or what do you call it? That's what he's like giving off. And that same guy said he thinks about 7 chakras when asked about emotional intelligence. Those are two, like, oh my goodness. I don't know no guy who says 7 chakras, emotional intelligence, says a girl makes bad decisions because she's in law school, and this nigga has 7 businesses but has time to be on somebody else's Pop the Balloon show, Find Love. This is a goofy ass nigga right here. Right here. Shout out CGA. This is a Mitch. Right here.
Okay, so why'd you end up popping his balloon?
Goofy
I
ass.
agree with the decision making. Honestly, truly, it was really, really hard. I just picked somebody like, yeah, it was really hard.
See?
There's nothing. I
See
actually
what I'm
like the
saying?
7 chakras though. I like that.
See that
answer.
decision making. That's what we got. You know, you got to make better choices in life. You know.
My hand.
Goofy ass nigga. How about you let go of 7 businesses and you come down to 4 that are making you real money? You save the time from managing these 3 other businesses and you put that into something that's actually going to benefit you, or making these other 4 businesses profitable. How about you give up 5 of these businesses and focus on these 2 businesses that are attempting to make you money? And I bet if I asked them personally, what are the businesses? They better not be Turo. They better not be Instacart. They better not be Uber Eats. They better not be driving Uber. They better not be cutting hair. They better not be selling dope. They better not be selling packs. They better not be nothing logistics. Like, nigga, come on, dog. At least you're not fooling me. I don't really care about what other people think. You ain't fooling me. But you on this show, so I gotta give y'all the real.
Okay. And
Goofy ass nigga. I'm surprised he not dressed like this dude with all the Gucci.
Okay, why was your balloon unpopped?
Just wanted to hear what she had to say. You know, I like the fact that she has goals and stuff like that.
Mhm.
So yeah, I wanted to just hear her out.
But she's someone that's your type?
She's attractive.
Okay. Okay, cool. Why do we end up popping his?
I think just off of the paint, the spray for the hair.
Oh.
You ugly motherfucker.
Damn. She called your shit out. That Beijing, shawty. That ain't gonna do it, shawty. I don't know why niggas put Beijing in their head, dog. If you're going gray, just rock the gray, bruh. You're no different than a broad. Broads try to hide all their flaws. Niggas, we put our flaws right out on Jump Street, bruh.
That's the only reason. Otherwise, he looks like a very nice gentleman.
Look, he stumped. He stumped because he ain't never even had a broad pinpoint all that Beijing in his damn head.
You have to read this story.
Look, everybody laughing at your goof ass. Spraying your damn head.
Do you have anything to say?
Hey, this is a barber thing. It's a New York thing. It's an Atlanta thing. So when you become,
It's not really a bad thing. I'm sorry.
no, it's not a bad thing. I'm just saying it's a new. I'll let you speak about it, but it's a New York thing. It's an Atlanta thing.
Okay.
You know, so you pay a couple of extra dollars when you get one of these. So
Yeah, you also waste a whole bunch of oil and product, and it's useless because broads can tell. Like, imagine doing something thinking you fooling somebody. Negro, they know you're coming. They know, like, they can see it. Like, broads can see it. And I had this conversation with somebody else who was like, who I know they did this, who's out here in the area that I live in. I was like, bro, why you do that to your hair? I was like, you know, broads can tell that shit is sprayed on, right? Nigga, your hair is black, more black than somebody who's twice younger than you. These girls will have a fit, like, these girls will come on this Pop the Balloon show and find love with a 15-year-old son who gets his hair lined up, and your hair, you're 45, they're trying to date you, and your hair is more black than their 15-year-old son. Dog, stop putting Beijing in your hair, bruh.
So yeah, so this is something that's actually respected. But again, that's what it is. That's what it is.
I will say the lineup is all really nice. It was really, really tough decision.
Nah, it's just goofiness.
All right, we've got
You
3
can
guys
spot the
left. Go
goofiness.
ahead and ask them.
You're a young, aspiring lawyer. You can spot the goofiness. Just living your truth, boo. At this point, I'm not here like caping for her. I'm not simping for her because I don't know her, and I'm not dropping dick to her. These other goofy guys, I mean, they're on the balloon show, so they're up for critique more than anybody else. I don't really care. Shout out to the ones who are being honest, who actually are coming to find a woman. But for the tall guy who keep talking about a woman's decisions, because that's the second bar he said, like, come on, dog, you on the dating show where you're the one being picked out. It is what it is, but and then this guy, I mean, they can see through it, bro. They can see through it, dog. You're older. Just be older. Nigga, I'm 36. Just be older. I'm 36, nigga. I got a bucket hat on and a shirt. Make sure y'all go to artiemcflare.com, ARTIEMCFLARE.com, and go get your shirt. You know what I mean?
Another question.
So what are you looking for? What are you here for?
Okay, like what are they looking for? Like in a woman?
In a woman?
Okay.
What brought you to the show specifically?
Okay. Answer your question.
Question one more time.
Why are you on the
Nigga,
show?
you the
What are
first
looking for
one.
in a
You ain't
woman?
listen?
I'm looking for a divine feminine woman. I'm looking for someone who's feminine, beautiful, and intelligent. You know, I really like the fact that
Now he hitting them with the FBI from Kevin Samuels. Come on, dog. Niggas have to be. Dog, niggas
You have to
don't.
read this story.
Niggas is not original, dog.
you're an executive woman. That's pretty attractive. So, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Well, you gave her a smile at the end. She smiled at you. She might
Over here,
mess with
answer
you.
to her question.
One more time, please.
What brings you to the show, and what are you looking for in a woman?
Love brings me to this show. And a woman, I am looking for a wife, someone that can communicate, somebody that's goal-oriented, family-oriented, has a strong belief in a higher power, no matter what that may be. That's what got me here, no doubt.
All right. Over here, answer to your question.
Well, I've been empty for about a whole year, so I'm looking for love. I'm ready. Just gotta have some sense of humor, like warmth, and I'm a traditional guy, so like the date up. Like start off like go somewhere fun, then dinner or some romantic and stuff. I'm from LA, so it's a lot of stuff out there. Black-owned places. It's Black Beverly Hills, and so it's in Windsor Hills, and they got what's that? Don't worry about it. We'll get to that later. Leimert Park. There's some nice areas and stuff. So what I'm looking for a woman though is just some warmth, some truth, some honesty, and some loving and stuff. Because I love black women, so
Shout out to him.
All right.
He seemed like he honestly want a woman.
Okay, it is
A black
time to
woman
pop
too
a
at that.
balloon. Just one.
But does she
whenever you're
pop?
ready.
She gonna get him out of here because he's short. Yep. Nope.
Uh-oh.
He doesn't want me to pop him.
All right, so Fendi, why was your balloon unpopped?
I feel like she has a bright future. She's obviously gorgeous. I think we could have had fun together.
Okay.
No doubt. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it there.
All right, why did we end up popping his?
It was honestly really hard. I seen him on a previous episode, and I really liked how he carried himself and how he responded to the other women. It's really hard decision, yeah.
Respect.
I don't be remembering none of these people. I remember that one guy on the end just because he was in the same spot on the end with the same goof ass outfit. He had like track pants, a corporate shirt, or like a casual shirt, and like a damn sports jacket. He was just for a funeral, swimming, and some casual shit all in one. You know what I mean? But yeah, I feel like this guy number 2 has been there before, but maybe he's been on the opposite side where he came out to the girls. But I don't remember.
Okay.
Boom,
So you
boom,
guys
boom, 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 boom.
go ahead and ask them your last question.
So, as a husband, what do you offer, or what can you bring to the table?
Let's go there and come back.
It's not a good question, boo. I ain't gonna lie to you.
As a husband, what I bring to the table, like I'm traditional, like I said. So I'm gonna provide, of course. I'm not gonna say my zodiac sign. I ain't gonna get killed for that. But yeah, as a husband, just protector, provider, and everything, and that make sure that you're taken care of, everything taken care of. Do you have any kids?
I have one.
Oh.
And he said, "Oh, yep." No, and this is the reason why. And no diss to her because she's pretty. She got a nice dress on. She seemed like she has a nice figure. I really can't tell from that color of the dress. But this is the reason why all this goofy, what's his name, Mac, the guy to his right, the goofy guy that I've been ragging on this whole time. This is the reason why his decision making is so off. Because you're claiming you're coming here looking for a wife. All of these women have been used. And no diss to her. She has a child. The other girl had a child. This is where women with children go. So you acting like you're here looking for a wife and this, that, and the fourth, like talking about her decision making. Nigga, you're going here knowing you're going to get 9 times out of 10 somebody who's a single mother. And that has no diss to do with anybody who's a single mother. But you're coming on the show as if you're above board, yet you're lowering yourself to the standard where where 9 times out of 10 a single mother would go. Let's say I am this God in my head and I feel like I'm Michael Jackson, Michael Jordan, Mike Tyson all in one. I feel like I'm the second best thing coming to Christ. You think I'm gonna go on the show like this where 9 out of 10 women are single mothers and then talk to them as if their decision making is bad? Goofy ass dude. And he even called it. He was like, I'm a traditional, this, that, and the fourth, and then asked about it. And she said, oh.
Taken care of.
He said, oh.
I have one.
Oh.
She's 4.
Oh, she's 4. Okay, nice. Damn, congratulations. Anybody that have kids, especially women, it's tough for them, So I stand on business with that. Thank you for that. But as a husband, like, just be a protector. I'm very traditional and stuff, so.
Okay.
Yes.
I don't feel like that's a good look for him, but he may be generally looking for his woman. You're going to have to deal with that if you're dealing with women like north of 30. It's just the fact of the matter. It just is what it is. And I'm not mad at it. I don't really care because, like I said, all of these people on this show, I don't care about. I have more care for Arlette and what she gets done because she's a businesswoman and she has a platform. And I hope people don't come on her platform stinking the show up, literally and figuratively, with a BS. So shout out to Arlette. But
for me over here.
As a husband, that's a deep one. I would say protecting and providing, of course, as a man. Protecting and providing is most definitely essential. Passion, bringing passion to the relationship, guidance. That's most definitely what I provide off the flip. Anything else would kind of be, the vibe, whatever's necessary, yeah.
Okay. Guys, any questions for her? You ready? If you're ready, go ahead.
I would say, with you being a lawsuit, what does that look like? What does your schedule look like?
I'm pretty busy, a lot of studying, but I'm halfway through. So I have a year and a half left.
Okay.
I'm pretty busy, but people make time for what they want to make time for. So.
Where are you located?
I'm in LA.
You in LA?
Mm-hmm.
Where are you?
I'm in Atlanta right now.
Okay.
Would that be an issue?
No. I'm currently in LA, but when I graduate, I plan on relocating. Don't know where yet, but yeah.
Okay, what's the situation look like with the child's father, if you don't mind me asking?
We have a very healthy co-parenting relationship. Yeah, we communicate well. He knows I'm here, and he wished me well. So yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. All right, I got 2 girls. How you feel about that?
How old are they?
8 and 5.
That's nice, actually. My daughter's 4.
Okay.
She is the sunshine of my life. So somebody for her to play with would be pretty cool. And I have a niece that's in Atlanta as well.
Nah, we won't care about the niece, shawty. We won't care about the niece. The niece, the niece need to get the mama to come on the damn show.
You can make time?
I can make time.
All right, okay. That's it.
Any questions over here?
Yeah, okay. Just simple questions. You know, like, what's your favorite food?
I really like sushi.
Okay.
I like chili. My chili only though.
Oh,
Mainly.
okay. So sometimes I cook. You don't mind if I cook or something? Like you like
Absolutely
home,
not.
home cooks? Okay.
Yeah.
What's your like favorite like movies like genre? I'm just trying to get to know you a little bit.
I like psychological thrillers.
Name what's that? What kind of
Like
movie?
suspenseful movies make you think a little bit. You gotta try to figure out what's gonna happen next. Keep you intrigued.
You like Den of Thieves and stuff like that. Like
Not familiar with that, but like
like that's like heist.
okay, yeah, I like Money Heist. Have you seen that?
Oh
That was
yeah,
pretty
okay,
cool.
yeah. I don't got no questions after that. I'm just trying to get to know her.
Okay.
Shout out to dude. It seemed like he reminded me of like my homeboy growing up, Damo. You know what I mean? It seemed like he's trying to, I really hope he finds love because it seemed like he's trying to like really soak the environment for all of this work. He's like taking full advantage of, he's taking full advantage of like the opportunity and actually trying to find a woman. So hopefully she doesn't pop on him. I don't think she will.
Right, it is time to pop one balloon.
No more questions?
No more questions.
She gonna pop him. Don't pop my guy. He actually wants a relationship. I'm not gonna look. Oh no, she popped my guy, dog.
All right, so Dimitri.
Boom. God damn.
God damn, dog. That was the guy. That was the guy right there.
Why was your balloon unpopped?
Man, we was gelling. So I mean, I didn't see no flaws.
It is what it is, and you know what? That's why it's so messed up. And I think I've seen a lot of content, and girls will be like, "It's so messed up. The guys only want us for like our looks and this, that, and the for." And it's like, dog, you got somebody right here that says he's traditional. He wants to do everything. He wants to pay the bills, make the money. He wants to do right in your life, but he doesn't get chose just because he's short. My man gets overlooked because he's short. It's so sad, man.
Anything? She from LA, I'm from LA. I didn't see nothing. So I was just,
All right. Why'd you end up popping his?
Honestly, just because how he was looking at me.
Hey, no problem with that. Go with your heart. Shoot. Hey, black love. Shoot.
Let's head on back. Come this way then. I'll have you stand here. Come on up here with us. All right. Any final question between the two of you? Just one, if you have one. If not, don't worry about it.
I'm gonna let her go first. I want to hear what she got to say.
Do you have a relationship with God?
I do.
What is that relationship like?
It's an interrelationship. I most definitely grew up.
I don't even like these questions, so let's because if I get to, I'm gonna just skip past this because if I get to talking about this, how this is a goofy ass question on her behalf, I'm gonna be here. This video is gonna be way longer than these, so I'm gonna just skip.
Okay.
All I'm gonna just say is, man, you don't care about the thoughts or feelings about the thoughts and feelings, opinions about God, and goofy ass nigga one, you don't care about the thoughts, feelings, and opinions of God. It's clear. Y'all both have children. Y'all didn't care about it enough to not procreate. Y'all didn't care about it enough to not have sex until marriage. Y'all didn't care about it enough to not be on a dating show. These are all things that are exclusively not in the Bible. And I'm pretty sure both of y'all celebrate Christmas because y'all have young children. Y'all look like Christmas endorsers. All y'all look like y'all probably drink and or smoke bud. You know what I mean? Like it's just, it goes on and on and on. All of y'all are probably presently fornicating, as my famous unpaid mentor would say. And he know who he is. So, you know what I mean? Y'all out here doing whatever in the world y'all want to do. Like, don't bring God into this. If you gonna freestyle, just freestyle the thing straight through. Don't actually come out here freestyle and then say, yeah, man, when I write, I'm a way better writer. Like, dog, just do it the way you doing it. You know what I mean? Don't bring God into this. God ain't got nothing to do with this. Let me just say this. God don't condone none of this going on right now. Y'all both have children outside of wedlock. If you really want to live by God, go be with the man that you had children with, and you go be with the woman you had children with, and actually marry her and attempt to get back on the righteous path. But no, y'all not. So don't bring God into it, please.
What about for yourself? Are you good?
She's beautiful. She's she's honestly type. So I don't really have too many questions. I think we have a lot to talk about.
Oh, all right. Well, then let me ask my final question. Is it a yes for you for her?
I'm going to say yes.
And is it a yes for you for him?
Yes.
We got a match!
Shout out to you. You know what I mean?
All right, you guys can go on up. Make some noise for them, y'all.
Got one up out of there.
All right, let's go ahead and bring out our next single lady. Hello, welcome. What's your
Another
name?
tall one.
Kalia,
Kalia, how old are you?
28.
And what do you do?
I'm a braider and loctician, and I also have a hat business.
Okay. And what do you like to do for fun?
I go to the gym a lot. I like to be outdoors in good weather. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm spontaneous, you know.
All right. What do you look for in a man?
A hustler, because I'm a hustler.
Okay.
Why is she holding the mic like that? She's holding the mic like this.
Because I like to do random stuff.
Like she throwing up gang signs or something.
Passionate about whatever it is that you love.
Okay. And now what are some of your deal breakers?
Deal breakers.
She's cute.
I would just say, like, if you're closed-minded, if you're not understanding.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to just say that right now.
Okay, no problem. So we did get a pop balloon. Let's go on over there, see why they ended up popping. Okay, your name and age, and why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Demetrius, 37. I popped because you said hustler. I'm a blue-collar worker. I work for the city.
Yeah.
And I'm a commercial driver. But when I hear hustler, that's like, you know, I don't know. Where I come from, we say hustler. You put your life on the line. So, and I left that alone back in like 2004. So yeah, I like my benefits. You know what I'm saying? I like my free benefits, my visual.
I feel it.
I make do what it do, but in the right way. When I hear hustler, I don't know. It's just too tricky. But God bless you. You look good. You know what I'm saying? Stand on business, toes nice, everything.
Thank you.
Yeah, all that.
When I say hustler, I don't mean like.
I don't like that color, damn, you know what I mean?
In the streets. Like, please be legit.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't want no trouble.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Now, is he someone that's your type?
You handsome, but I do like somebody a little bit taller than me.
Okay, so we did each other a favor. We're looking out.
You can call it that.
Okay, let's go over here. Name and age, and why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I'm Darion. I'm 31. I popped my balloon because she said she liked taller man, and I know I'm not in that taller category, so I just popped it, made it easier for
How
us
tall
both.
are you?
I'm 5'8".
Okay. I'm 5'6.5".
Okay, so you definitely shorter than me.
Yeah, so if I stood on this panel, I'd probably be like right here with this goofy ass Mitch. Shout out CGA. I'd be his height.
Yeah.
What that mean? That mean bring my balloon back? Hey, leave it there. Leave it there.
Not quite. Okay.
So he said not quite. So what about him? It doesn't really make him your type.
You're handsome, but I'm just not like drawn,
Gotcha.
I guess. So no big deal.
Okay. All right. Thank you. To get another pop back over here. Name and age and why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Sydney, 37.
Mm-hmm.
Just popped it off for the age. Just all this the age thing.
Yeah.
So other than that, everything else she seems really cool.
Okay.
Yeah. That's about it.
So is he someone that's your type?
You're handsome.
Thank you.
I actually have those pants.
You do?
Yeah, and they didn't fit me, so they're just sitting.
Arlette laughing like, dog. Now she about to roast you the most incredible way. I got the same pants you got. As if she's implying you got girl pants, bruh.
In my closet.
So you understand
No.
you understand style.
Yeah.
Actually, that's a good thing. True hustler. I
I
respect
like
it.
that. I like that.
You like that?
Nice
Yeah.
pants. Okay. Thank you.
All right.
Goofy ass.
So we do have 4 balloons left unpopped. Go ahead and ask these guys a question.
What are you guys passionate about?
Okay. Name and age and what are you passionate about?
Running number 40. I'm passionate about things that make me happy. That's what my day consists of. Just stuff I like to do. I ain't really on nobody's schedule, nobody's time like that. So I got a lot of different things that I do. I just kind of bounce around, kind of like how my mood changes. But everything I do, I'm passionate about. I could do it all day long.
Okay.
Like, so yeah.
Name and age and what are you passionate about?
My name is Fendi. I'm 34. I'm passionate about my music. That's what I do. That's my life. Passionate about my family and my children. I die for them. That's who I do it for. You understand?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Name and age and what are you passionate about?
My name is Mac. I'm 39. I'm passionate about my kids, my business, and finding love.
Of course. The same chakra nigga talking about people make bad decisions says he's a relationship coach and he got multiple kids. And I'm pretty sure they buy multiple women. This is just... Dude, if you ever come across my content, you need to go in the house. Go in the famous words of my unpaid mentor. Go sit down. Go do something with your life. Talking about women make horrible decisions. I have 3 children by 1 woman, and I'm with her. You know what I mean? At least I didn't, and I'm not saying I'm better than anybody else because I could still go bad with my woman, or my woman can still go bad with me. You know what I mean? But I have friends I got a friend who's got 5 baby mamas, 6, 7 kids by 5 different women. And he's younger than me. I'm 36, so he's probably like a year or 2 younger than me. You know, one of my closest friends has 3 by 3. You know? He put 2 kids together in the span of like 2.5 years. So I get it. We all make mistakes. We all out here goofy and we all out here making mistakes. But don't come off here talking about like you better than most and then telling multiple women they make bad decisions. Come on, dog. How did I know you have kids? You the Pookie. My famous CGA will say, you the Pookie. Talking about 7 chakras. You know, women make bad decisions. This is all goofiness. Of course you got kids.
You know, I think that those 3 things is what make a person whole.
Okay. Name and age and what are you passionate about?
Timothy, 38. I'm passionate about just life in general. I'm passionate about just opportunity and continuously growing as a person. That's what I'm really passionate about. And I'm also passionate about finding love one day.
Feel that.
All right. Let's head back. And what are you passionate about?
Good question. I'm passionate about things that create revenue. I'm a mom. I have a 4-year-old. I love him, and he's great. So I'm passionate about him, getting him all the way together, and then doing everything I need to do to make sure I'm all the way
Where
together.
we at on the
him.
video?
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to now hand you a pick. I'll have you hold on to that. And I'm going to have you pop one balloon.
See where we at. If we need to break this down into 2 bids, and we are. Don't give me a counter.
Uh-oh. All right. So, Timothy, why was your balloon unpopped for her?
She's very pretty. I wanted to hear out more. You look great. Like,
Appreciate
you
it.
dress well, obviously. Yeah. And just wanted to learn more and see where I can pick your brain out a little bit. So.
Okay.
So this is gonna be too big.
Popping his balloon.
Not really attracted. Not too big of a fan on the style. Okay. So, yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, we have 3 guys left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
How do you guys feel about 50-50?
50-50. Okay. Let's go here. How do you feel about 50-50?
Yeah, I'm open for it. I feel like if we both get into the bag, it's not really a 50-50 thing. It's kind of just like we just moving and grooving. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you say, hey, yo, babe, let's do this, let's do that, you should probably have it already set up. If I'm saying, oh, yo, babe, let's do this, let's do that, I'm going to have it already set up. You know what I'm saying? So it just kind of like, we just moving and grooving. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we just, it ain't like you want to do something, you got to call me. Yo, babe, can you take care of this, take care of that? Like, I'm not dealing with that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, like I said, we just moving and grooving. Let's keep it going. Yeah.
How do you feel about 50-50?
I agree with 50-50, slightly. But obviously, if I got it, I'm going to do my best to cover all costs and take care of the situation and handle the business. Okay. Yeah, as long as I got it, it's on.
Okay.
Yeah, why wouldn't I?
And over here, how do you feel about 50-50?
As a man, I would never agree with 50-50. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that as a man.
Now here come the macho nigga.
You know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to carry that load, but I do understand the complex of relationships. And sometimes a man might fall short and a woman might have to pull 70% of the load and a man might have to pull 30%. Or like sometimes a man might have to pull 100% and 10% or vice versa. So I think in relationships, you know what I'm saying, we should all be mindful of 50-50 is unrealistic. That's some bullshit. That's some unrealistic American bullshit. So at the end of the day, you know, a relationship is based on working it out. So like I can't go 50-50 with you, but I can go with you though.
Sorry.
Now here's what I say about it. I say no PG. I'm gonna say no PG to the day I die. The no PG. The P stands for provider. The G stands for God fearing. The P for provider. This is the most argue about one, and it's not the fact that a guy isn't supposed to provide for a woman. I'm not saying that. I'm saying if we're gonna keep it in a biblical sense, because people love to gang bang the Bible. So I'm a gang bang the Bible with you. I want any one of these God-fearing people to present me a verse, a Bible verse of any sort that shows where either God is talking to a singular man about his situation or to men in general, where a man is supposed to provide for a woman solely, like exclusively. It's not in there. So I'm going to tell you things that the God didn't command a man to just pay for a woman's bills. In fact, he made a situation to where you escape all of this by when you're in your dad's house, you're supposed to go to your husband's house. The reason for this transfer, you go from one house to another house, is simple. You don't have drive time. You don't have time to get out in the streets and be manipulated, get kids out of wedlock, be used and abused, gain bills because you're going to have to live on your own because guys ain't going to just pay for a random thought. You don't have time or ability to do that because you go from your dad to your husband. That's the reason for the transfer. My wife isn't supposed to come with bills that I don't know about. Why? Because I'm getting her from from her dad. I'm buying her, like when you go to the store, when you get a piece of fruit or something like that, you're supposed to get like all the healthy stuff in the store is what? Made essentially from the earth. It hasn't been touched by man. It's no different than that. When you go get fruit, it's supposed to be healthier than when you go get potato chips. Why? Because the potato chips have been touched. They may have something in there that is real, but it's been touched and manipulated and processed by man and then given to you. That process touched by man, that's the part where a woman gains bills. And women don't understand this. This is the reason why you're supposed to go from your dad's house to your husband's house, because you bypass all the bad decision making that you will ever do in your life. Then your dad can just take care of your husband, can just take care of you. So when I go get my wife from her dad, okay, now she's in my home. I have a home for her. So everything she needs, I can now provide. So she needs food, I can go get that. Now her mom and her dad are supposed to teach her how to operate within the home. Yes, that's their duty. But I'm supposed to get her and place her into my home. She's going to operate into that light. So all this other goofy stuff that people say 50-50, it truly never is 50-50. It's 100-100 from both people. Two, the reason she's not supposed to come with bills is because she's supposed to already have a husband. The reason women have bills is because they don't have one, husbands, or two, they haven't been raised to not they've been raised incorrectly. So it's a two-part problem. The biggest part is they don't have the husband. Because if you have the husband and you operate on what he's supposed to provide and what he gives you, then you will stay in that light. If I have a wife and I only can provide her where she has to cook for us day in, day out, that is provision. And it's funny to me that everybody says like, oh, I need to provide this, that, and the fourth. Okay, let's say I make $1 million. This is the real thing that'll trip people up. Let's say I make $1 million. I make $1 million today. After this woman, I'm gonna get off. But let's say I make $1 million today, right? I make $1 million. When I make the $1 million, I say, okay, I got a wife. I got you, the woman that's trying to be a wife. I got you. You know what I mean? Now we gonna live in a 2-bedroom apartment in the middle of Memphis, paying $800 a month the rest of our lives. Am I providing for that woman? You see how stupid the conversation is? Because even though I make $1 million and I'm providing everything, her clothes, the kids, the benefits, the insurance, the car, anything she needs, I'm providing for it. But we live in a 2-bedroom apartment in Memphis. Am I providing for her? The answer is yes. So this is the reason why it's so stupid to think that people are actually having like this conversation about like providing, because it's never based on what the man is actually doing. The man is providing for you. In that situation, I have $1 million. Even though I could have us living in a better situation, I am providing for my wife. Now I could have 500,000 and live outside my means in $1 million home and still provide for my wife. That's all on the judgment of the man. That's where God, by these people's religious texts and how they picture it, that's where God gave man that decisive power. It's not the woman who decides the situation. It's not the woman who decides the bills. It's not the woman who decides what gets provided for and what doesn't. Because the Bible also doesn't show me, and then this again for the Bible thumpers, show me a Bible verse where it says a man is supposed to take care of 100%, or is supposed to provide for a woman's luxuries. Luxuries, gifts, trips, makeup, new houses, fancier foods, all these dates. Show me where that's in the Bible. Again, that's not in the Bible for a simple reason that that's not what, one, every man can do, and two, that isn't what God commanded a man to do. So when I hear all these people on these, and this is the reason why I review these goofy ass dating shows and break them down the way that I do, because it's not in the Bible. None of these people up here are Bible fearing people in the loosest sense. Now, some of them may appear to actually want love and may want to get on that track. Cool. And I'm not saying that I'm that person, because I'm certainly flawed. You know, if God came down here and stood beside me and I couldn't hear what he said, he'd definitely be disappointed in me. No different than he'd be disappointed in you. No different than he'd be disappointed in this tall, goofy ass nigga. No different than he'd be disappointed in her. No different than he'd be disappointed in doing the orange pants with having children. He'd be disappointed in us all. But what I'm saying is, it's not in the Bible for a man to just do these things under a woman's thought. This is the reason why women aren't supposed to use their brains so much. They're supposed to use their heart. This is part of the reason why I think women aren't commanded to preach the word of God, because they put their thought into it. And when they put their thought into it, you get kind of women like this. Now, I'm not proclaiming her to be that way, but you get women like, oh, well, you're not, what do you feel about 50-50? It don't matter about what I feel about 50-50. I'm supposed to provide for you. I'm also supposed to rule over you. So in the sense that you're my wife, if I need you to work or produce a income, you under God's rule or God's book says that I'm supposed to rule over you. So there's no Bible verse that says a woman can't work or a woman is permitted from working for an income. No Bible verse that says that. So if a man says, okay, I'm going to provide for you, but I need you to go get an income, he still is providing for you by God's word, by God's purview. But if you don't look at it that way, well, then you lost. I can't help you because that's what it says in the book, but y'all don't interpret it the same way. You know what I mean? You're not supposed to come with bills to a potential person who's going to make you his husband. You're not. A woman is supposed to be constantly fed. A woman is like a quarterback. A woman, that's the perfect position that describes a woman. She's a quarterback. She is supposed to get fed the plays from an offensive coordinator, head coach, owner, anybody else that's outside of it. She's supposed to get fed the plays to run. Now, does she throw interceptions? Yes. Does she make touchdowns? Yes. Does she scramble and tear her ACL? Yes. Does she do good? Yes. Does she do bad? Yes. But she's supposed to get fed the plays to run. Not go in the huddle, audible 20, like Peyton Manning, Omaha every 5 seconds and throw picks and be a shitty quarterback. That's not her job. She's supposed to run the plays that the owner or the head coach or the offensive coordinator feeds her. That's her job. Now, does she have an opinion about the plays? Yes. Everybody has an opinion. I think this guy's simple and goofy, a simple-minded, goofy individual. Does she have opinion about the plays that I give? Does my wife have opinion about the plays that I give her? Yes. She's human. She's supposed to have opinions. Or is she supposed to go that way, or is she supposed to go the way that I am dictating to her? By that book, she's supposed to go the way I'm dictating to her. But no, nobody does that nowadays. And you have women out here who just say, oh, well, if I got to do 50-50, it's not going to be a thing. And shout out CJ, my unpaid mentor. CJ, shout out to everybody in the coach game. You know, the reason why it doesn't work is because the woman has thoughts or ideas about what the man is supposed to do. But everything she thinks a man is supposed to do, God never commanded a man to do. In fact, some of the things that she thinks a man is supposed to do, God has told her she is not to participate in. But I can't eat. That's a whole nother ball game. That's a whole nother can of worms. And I'll just give one thing that God claims a woman: makeup. Makeup is actually one of the, there's so many things in the Bible that God doesn't want men or women to do, but this is particularly aimed at women. Makeup. Guys always say they want an actual woman, but makeup is actually in the Bible that God speaks against. I would pull it up on my phone or something like that and actually try to like intricately learn these things just to like passively learn them. It's not like I follow these things tooth and nail because they all goofy and it's all just it's all spaghetti trails of just chaos. But the reason, one of the biggest things is, okay, if I have a woman, she's supposed to be in my house. God actually doesn't want the woman wearing makeup, and that's in the Bible. For reasons I don't know his reasons because I ain't, that's for him. I can just guess and say the reason why is because it's going to entice her or make her have this belief that she is supposed to get better, or she's supposed to like one up, or she's supposed to try to monkey branch to somebody else or something like that. No. You are given to your husband for a reason. You're supposed to work and be under his rule or his leadership. If his leadership has you in a 2-bedroom apartment and he's a millionaire, that's his leadership. If his leadership has you in a nice big old house and he makes quite a bit of money, that's his leadership. However, you're supposed to be under the leadership of a man, because if you're not under the leadership of a man, eventually you're going to be a adult woman who, whatever the terms was back in the day, but we have it capped at 18. You're going to be 18, 19. Now you're going to get out of your dad's house into the world. And now men who are in the world are just going to manipulate you and prey on you and just take advantage of you. And this is going to go from everything from somebody who's a rapist, somebody who's going to run game on you and just smash you and pass you. This is going to be everybody who's going to love bomb you, act like they love you and want to marry you, and then just smash you and don't. This is going to be everybody from a corporation. People don't even think of that. Oh, a corporation would lie to a woman to get her to do something that's not in her best interest. Yes, a corporation would. You wouldn't have dealt with these things if you went from your dad to your husband. But no, when you go from your dad to the streets, to your own experience, to using your brain to figuring out what's best for you, what's not, then you get to traveling out of country and coming back with $200 in your name and rent's due. Shout out to CGA. You know what I mean? Or you get to going out there. Oh, I think I like this one. Like, I think I like this one with the diamond chains or who plays in the NFL. Yeah, well, he smashes you, gets you pregnant, and then leaves you. Oh, he gave me a fake name, so now I can't even like figure out who he is. Or shout out to CJ, he did a story years back, a couple years ago, where a pair of women went down into Miami for spring break and they had sex with 2 random guys. They probably look good or whatever. The guys, 2 pookies. They smashed these 2 girls, got them both pregnant. They went back to their home cities, and now they're trying to use the internet to find these guys. These guys are in the wind. They're gone. They don't even know that they're going to have children. You see how like a woman can get used or manipulated because she's using her mind? It's sad. I'm going to let this one finish out and then I'm going to do the rest of this another day. But it's sad, this is the state of how the world goes. But man, how much time I got left? Hold on real quick. How much time I got left? And I'm sorry I did all that in uh 45 minutes. I'm gonna let it rock out. I'm gonna try to let it rock out.
All right, time to pop another balloon. Just one whenever you're ready.
But hopefully that's the explanation for y'all.
Okay. So, Vernon, why was your balloon unpopped for her?
I was just listening to what she had to say. She seems interesting. She's pretty, and I'm just open to whatever, I'm just listening and seeing what's up.
All right.
Yep.
Why did we end up popping his?
I'm not attracted. You put it together nicely and everything.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. So we've got 2 guys left. Go ahead and ask the 2 guys another question.
What does dating with intention look like for you?
Okay.
Another reason why NoPG is such a thing that I talk about. Because this woman is dating with intentions. She has an intention, or she's inquiring about what is dating with intentions to be seriously committed or married. She wants marriage. The problem with that is you have a child now. You see what happens when you didn't go from your dad to your husband. Now you were out in the world, you were left unattended to. As much as your dad tries to care for you, that's not his position no more. Your dad is to raise you to adulthood and pass you off. You were either unruly, uncommitted, or outright like uninterested in going from your dad to your husband. Now you got in the world, you got used and abused. I'm pretty sure you have. I'm not claiming this woman, but what I'm saying is women have a body count. They get out in the world and you got used and abused, you got taken advantage of, and now you may have a body count. And now you have a child, you have a 4-year-old son. And now when you should have went from A to B, literally, now you're trying to go from A to Z because you went through B, C, D, E, F, G. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, this is the reason why it goes from, you need to go from left hand to right hand. It's no different than like a receiver in the NFL. You need to focus on the catch, securing the ball. Most times when fumbles happen or interceptions or drop passes happen, and I play wide receiver, you go from catch to looking to where you want to go. And you either try to put the ball down and drop it, or you put the ball down and try to anticipate a hit, and it may come or may not, and you end up fumbling the ball. You're supposed to catch the ball, secure the ball, not catch the ball and look. Because now your brain ain't even secure. You ain't even fully secured the ball yet, and you're in motion. And that's how women get caught up in it. And unfortunately, it's millions of women who get caught up in this every day. And I have an own sister-in-law who has this, who got caught up in this nonsense. And I have 3 daughters, and this is the reason why I really put this message out, is because I have 3 daughters, and I don't want this for them. I don't want this for them at all. I don't want them to be baby mamas. And I'm not trying to attack baby mamas because I'm not like a single mother advocate or somebody who like bags on them at all. I'm just trying to explain how they become this and how to avoid this. You don't want to be this woman, mid-30s, young 30s, whatever, 32, looking for a husband on a dating show. How does that... Imagine the feeling. You had one of the greatest accomplishments of your life in having a child outside of a marriage. Now you got to find somebody who's going to be willing to marry you and provide for you the rest of your life. Because as my unpaid coach, CGA, says, you're not about to go from being getting out of your dad's house at 18 and becoming a millionaire overnight. There's very few professional women's sports and they don't make a lot of money. Or you're going to have to go do something you don't want to do for a lot of money. You see what I'm saying? Now you got to give up your soul to make the money to provide for yourself, because there's no husband to do that because you didn't do the right path. Now you got to double back. And when you got to double back, that's 100% time wasted. 1000% time wasted. There's no positive time gained by doubling back. You may double back and actually implement the right plan, but you wasted that time. And nowadays, guys ain't going for it. Guys ain't really getting married, as CGA points out endless times. Guys ain't really getting married. I'm married, and I tell people who are not married not to get married. Not because I don't love my wife. I love my wife dearly, you know. I be taxing her ass left and right, you know what I mean?
Nigga hitting the O 4-5 time with the block. Punishing her, nigga. Nigga balls clocking like a glockish spell up on the clip. Clock.
So I tell people not to do it because of the ramifications of it. If your life is just going to get destroyed by the whims and wants of a woman, well, then you don't need to interact with the women in that capacity. And now women are figuring out that dudes ain't marrying them. Well, we have laws and legal things that need to change for that to happen before men start engaging in that. Until those happen, women are going to be out here like her. Just unless you go from your dad to your husband, you're going to get caught up in this in some form or fashion. And that's the number one thing I wake up and sleep from. I shake. I may cry, dream, or beg to God or pray for is that my daughters don't get caught up in this, because I know the ramifications of it. And then they have to be with the man and stay with the man once they're married to him. Stay with him. Because it is what it is. And this is what happens to them. And I know tons of women who are old. You know how those Karens, they always say, like, the barbecue Karen who call the police on, like, the kids making barbecue at a park or something like that, cooking out or cooking on a grill at a park. Like, that's how women become Karens. They get desensitized. They literally go crazy when they don't have male interaction. It's just sad because they get up there in age and they may not look the best. And now you don't have no utility to the guy. So the guy's not going to deal with you. And now you're just an older woman who may or may not have kids, but you're older. You may want kids or not. And nobody's dealing with you. You're not getting any type of love or relief. No sexual relief. You know, you don't have a husband and everybody's just kind of ignoring you. And life is already hard as it is on guys. Imagine trying to do this and you're abroad. It's sad. And I'm not saying no people are trying to fix it, because Lord knows there are millions of people out there trying to fix it. But nobody's just breaking down what the roles and responsibilities are for certain people. So, right back at it.
Dating with intention. What does that look like for you?
I guess it looks like me letting you know that I'm interested, intrigued, that I care, that I want to proceed, that I like you.
How would you do that?
How would I do that? Affection is super big to me. Everybody don't get that. That's not. It's more of a privilege. You understand? Besides that, acts of care, I'm gonna let it be known, like, hands down. This is what we doing. You know, I don't play about it. Don't play with me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like, though, you know? Yeah.
Dating with intention. What does that look like for you?
All right, dating for intentions for me is marriage. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be like Arlette and BM. You know what I'm saying? So if you trying to build something that's cultivating, you know what I'm saying, something that's for the kids, something that's for the family, then that's what I'm on. You know what I'm saying? I'm not dating just for the screw around or all that. I'm 39 years old, so.
You sure? You sure you're not dating to screw around? You critique two other women who made. One woman had a child who was 4. The other woman had a child who was 4, coincidentally. But she was actually 2 years removed from being a lawyer, or a year and a half removed from being a lawyer. And you question her decision making because she didn't pick you. Meanwhile, you have 2 kids of your own. And I'm pretty sure they're probably by 2 different women. Let's just say they're by the same woman, whatever. You got 2 different children of your own. You made a piss poor decision. You're 39. You have 7 businesses that you said, or you could have said several. But I take that back. He could have said several, but I thought he said 7. You have 7 businesses. And now that you have 7 businesses, they ain't making you no money. Let's just keep it 100. Because if you making money, you ain't got time to be on Arlette's show. Okay? So, if I'm making serious money, you ever notice how, and this is no dig to Arlette, I hate critiquing Arlette's channel like this because it makes it seem like I'm digging at Arlette. Arlette, I love you. You put out beautiful content. Shout out to you and your husband, and I love everything y'all do. Right? Shout out to Arlette. You know what I mean? Wait, my shit froze up? Yeah, shout out to Arlette. But what I'm saying is, you notice how she ain't never had no millionaires, no outright millionaires or billionaires? She ain't never had no chief technology officers of a Fortune 500 company. You notice how she hasn't had a top NBA All-Star or NFL All-Star or soccer American All-Star? You know how she hasn't had no professional athlete? You know how she hasn't had no blazing movie star that we know of. No Bruce Willis, a younger version of him. No what's his name? Denzel Washington, no younger version of him. You know how she ain't never had that? You know why she doesn't have that? Because them niggas ain't got no time for that. My fault. They ain't got no time for that. They have a job. Making movies and being a real life star. They don't have time for this shit. And that's not saying Arlette, no diss to Arlette. And that's why I said it. No diss to you. You know what I mean? They don't have time for it. So you talking about severing businesses, they ain't making you no bread, bruh. You just off the rip because you here wasting your time. You flew in, I'm pretty sure it might have been on the same day, might not.
Now I'm looking for the long term. So if you're not dating for marriage, then you're just wasting time, you know?
Okay. Sure.
And that's just my take on that.
Sure. Says the guy with 7 businesses. If you got 7 businesses and they ain't making you money to the point you can't go on a dating show, you wasting time, nigga. And that's how I feel about it. And I'm not saying that as if I have several businesses, because I'm not. He may actually make more money than me. But what I'm saying is, you coming on here acting like you're somebody higher than you are. Come on, dog. We not gonna do that. It's 2025. Too much shit. It's too many people dying from just randomly. Like we gotta grow up, bruh. We gotta grow up.
Oh, okay, I'll hand you. Okay, let me hand you another pick. 1 second. There you go. Okay, so we've heard from the 2 gentlemen. Guys, do you guys have any questions for her?
I think she picks the light skinned dude.
Okay, he got one down here. Let's go.
Oh, here we go.
Come on.
So you have kids?
I have a 4-year-old.
Okay, what's your relationship like with the father?
It's decent.
Okay, so cool. Your baby daddy, y'all good and everything. So what about your career goals? Like your career, what are you doing for work right now?
So I'm a braider and loctician. I have a hat business with my dad. And my next journey is becoming a fitness trainer.
So you don't have a 9 to 5?
The hat business is like my 9 to 5.
I'm saying, do you have like a real job where you get a W-2 from?
The hat business, strong wool, yes.
You get a W-2 from there?
I do. I'm a contractor, but yeah.
So do you get a W-2 though?
It's a 1099.
It says the guy with 7 businesses. Oh my God, I can't stand this thing.
That's what's up. Hey, I mean, that's what's up.
Okay. So now, is he someone that's your type?
Not quite.
Okay, why not?
Not a fan of the hair. You dress fine.
Why you didn't pop my balloon a long time ago then?
Can I hear you? Can I hear you out?
I would have tried. I mean, like I gave you a long time. Like,
and then it's me, you know.
I'm just saying, a woman ain't got no job. I mean, you ain't really got no job. You talking about hustling?
The nigga, oh my God, I can't stand niggas
your
like
baby
this.
daddy still in your life. Like this sounds like a lot of drama for me.
The nigga never said. Oh my God, I'm sorry. She never said her baby dad was in her life. She just said they have a good relationship. Goofy ass. This is. I promise you. Shout out CJ, and I'm gonna say this to the day I die. Shout out CJ, because everything he says or he teaches is so true. This is a straight up. This is a bitch ass nigga. He ain't even a mix. He's just a straight up bitch ass nigga. You putting words in her mouth. Then you talking about she ain't got no job. She does something on the side, kind of like your side business having ass. And she's an independent contractor for her father. She literally works in her family. That's another thing that under the NoPG umbrella, you should work in or around your husband or actually aid him in his business. She's doing it with her father. So I bring it back to this, like she's working with her father legally, making money with her father legally, and she does stuff outside of it. And she says she has a goal of actually becoming a personal trainer because she loves fitness or whatever like that. She never said her baby daddy is in her life in that certain capacity, but you keep saying it like you a goofy ass nigga. And it's goofy ass niggas like this that put such a bad name. And this is the reason why the black community is like shot. because bras will just keep going to goofy ass niggas like this because they tall, or they got chains, or they may look cute, or they got hair. Like, it's just goofy, or they light skin. It's just goofy ass niggas like this. Meanwhile, this guy never even got a chance to get out the blocks, but seemed like he wanted to provide and wanted to be a stand-up gentleman for a woman. You know, even knowing that she has a kid, but he didn't even get that opportunity. He got passed up on for the apple of her eye that turned out to be a flaw. The reason why I said, if you had your dad, boo, and I'm not saying you don't got your dad. I'm not claiming that at all. What I'm saying is, if you had your dad and your mom mold you into the woman that you need to be and actually select the man for you and pass you off to him, you wouldn't be in this situation. Flat out. You wouldn't be with a 4-year-old trying to talk to this goofy ass nigga, passing up on somebody who may be reasonable for you.
Baby, I'm cool.
To each his own, my brother.
Let's go. All right.
I'm trying to figure out what he said.
To each his own, my brother.
Let's go. All right. Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I think you're beautiful, super gorgeous. The body is all that. I feel like you did a little too much entertaining. Some, you know.
I don't think I have much control over that. But I feel you.
Yeah, you know, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is Fenty someone that's your type?
Not quite.
Okay, why not?
Not really a fan of the style. Seem like a handsome man, you got it going on, but not for me.
No doubt. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
My man got the black forces on too.
Well, that is all the balloons popped, but we do thank you for coming on. Give it up for her, guys.
Sad.
Thank you.
And here's why I say to NoPG, what happens now? She just gets back on Tinder or Bumble or Plenty of Fish or whatever dating app, and she tries to talk to another goofy dude. And that goofy dude may come around and smash, or he may have money, or he may be the look that she likes. He smashes her, doesn't really care about her. Or worse, he gets her pregnant. You know what I mean? And then she ends up on another dating show like this, trying to find another guy to now pass a second child off on. It's just a cycle that keeps reverberating. And it's sad. But again, I have no control of it, and I don't care about none of the lives affected in this show. I only care about Arlette because this is her platform and her husband who is managing it. All the rest of these goofy ass people, I don't give a fuck what happens to them. Their whole car can crash and they can lose both pinky toes. I don't give a damn about neither one of them because I'm not touching them. Hopefully everybody goes home safe and they live a productive life and they go on to attain goals and dreams of theirs. It's as well as the women. But again, like I said, I don't have a care either way.
All right, let's go ahead and bring out our next single lady. Hello, welcome in. How are you? What's your name?
My name is Brittany.
Brittany, okay, how old are you?
I'm 27.
All right, and Brittany, what do you do?
Right now, I am a front office coordinator, and I am in school to become a sign language interpreter.
Ooh, all right. What do you do for fun?
I like to roller skate. I'm very active and creative, so I really like to do things. I like to make things, go to pottery classes, things like that.
All right. And what do you look for in a man?
I look for stability. I look for consistency, and I look for someone who's really good with communicating.
Okay. And now what are some of your deal breakers?
Some deal breakers would be someone who is not consistent, someone who is not able to let me know what's going on in their mind, whether that's not able to message me that day for whatever reason. You're busy, that's fine, life happens, but just communicate that with me. That's all.
Okay, big on communication.
Yes, I'm really big on communication.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, so we haven't got any pop balloons, so we're
gonna pause it right there. We're gonna do the part 2 tomorrow. But yeah. It just is what it is, you know what I mean? You know, it's just sad that you know, this is the state of, you know, love and affection, and so, you know, I mean, it is what it is, you know? It just is what it is, so yeah, you know, and like I said, and I don't want to be like the person who's proclaiming like they know it all or anything like that. I'm just being honest about what it is, because it's sad and nigga, I'm trying to get something done on my computer in the background while I'm talking to y'all and I can't get it done. All right, there we go. Yeah, it's sad because it's never really gonna be quite right. And it's just, and I truly don't know like what, not necessarily who's really to blame, but like what can fix it other than just saying, hey, it is what it is. It's going to happen and people are just going to have to learn to live with it, and people are going to struggle and get out of it. Some people are, some people ain't. But hey, it ain't my shit at the end of the day. I ain't got to worry about it. So I'm not smashing none of these women. So why do I care about it? Beats me. But hey, it is what it is. But with that being said, man, I want to thank everybody who watches this. Please like, comment, and subscribe. www.artymcflare.com. Go get you a shirt. Shout out your boy, and thank y'all for being here. You know what I mean? Shout out to y'all. You know what I mean? Go like, comment, subscribe. You know what I mean?
You ugly motherfucker.